True peace in Jesus Christ. Well, that's certainly one way to find peace, and if that brings you peace, then more power to you. I also resonate with the true teachings of Christ, not what some of the people who call themselves Christians nowadays, but if you actually go read what he said, live in the moment, love your neighbor as yourself, give your money away to the poor. He was I think if you're trying to genuinely live a Christ-like life, absolutely a good idea. I don't think it's the only way. I don't think that there's any one religion that would. It kind of misses the entire point. You get all caught up in the mind stuff of it all. It misses the entire point of spirituality if you're like, this is the one true and only way to get to. No, what enlightenment is the realization of your true nature, which is the collective all. We are all God. I am, thou art, we are God. I know you can come to that through Jesus. That's what he was saying. He is showing you that we can be like him, in that we all have that God nature. We are all the ever-present love energy of the universe. Now, you could also find that same meaning and connectedness through the way of Zen, through studying Buddhism, through just meditating, you could do it in a completely secular way, through working on mental practices, or through certain substances like mushrooms and MDMA, and certain breathing techniques that can induce altered states of consciousness. So I think that saying there's only one way to get to spiritual truth and enlightenment is a very narrow-minded way and I'm not saying that you're saying that, but I know that a lot of people do. Now, if Jesus is the way that you find peace and meaning and love and acceptance in life, that is great. If you're going to tell me that I'm somehow inherently flawed and have to accept a blood sacrifice to a vindictive medieval god or some shit to be saved from an eternal hellfire, you're taking shit you're coming at me with energy from like a Martin Luther, the original, back in the Catholic Church when people were paranoid of demons hiding around every corner, gonna go suck them down to hell, so they had to go buy indulgences from the church. Nobody's gonna go burn in a lake of fire for eternity, especially not for who they love. You got lost in the weeds. I'm sorry, and it's nothing personal. I get it. There's a lot of weeds out there. But if you're truly following the divine inspiration, you're going to act out of love, out of compassion. You're going to turn the other cheek. The meek shall inherit the earth. It's like, live in the moment. God cares for the birds of the field. Do you think you're less important? We are all conscious experience in the universe. Everything is just perspective. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. If you want to be a Christ-like person, I think that's dope. If you want to be a Buddhist person, that's dope. If you want to you could be anything you want. It doesn't matter. Just choose love. That's the key. That's the key. The golden rule really does sum it all the way up. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Choose love. Rise above. I'll see you all in the next one.